Hey guys, what is up? I'm Hailey and thank you for clicking on my video today. If you're new here, thanks for coming to my channel for the first time, and if you are a returning subscriber, you know the deal. You the realest, my homies. I feel like there's something in my eyeball. Ooh. As most of y'all know, my birthday, I say as most of y'all know as if like y'all like know my personal life. My birthday was Friday. I turned 22. And I had a great birthday weekend. In my family and my marriage, my birthday is a weekend long event. So me and my husband celebrated. We kind of went on a little mini vacay, whatever. But my mom, shout out to you, got me a ring light, and that is what all of this is. Like, I'm lit. Anyways, now we're gonna, perfect. My mom got me a ring light. This is my first video with my new ring light, so I'm super excited. I'm ready to rock and roll, boys. Today's video is a video that I am excited about. Today I'm going to tell y'all about the story of when I got fired from my first job. Yeah, it's not the only job I've ever been fired from, but I also haven't been fired from a lot of jobs, considering I've had about 10 jobs. I've gotten fired from like 2 or 3. Fired, it's a term that we're going to use loosely here, but yeah, considering I've only gotten fired from like 30% of my jobs, I don't know. This was when I was younger. My current employers don't fire me. I was younger, and if you watch this whole video, you'll see that it technically wasn't my fault. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So yeah, I know I've kept y'all waiting long enough. Let's just go ahead and get into this firing of my first job. This is like my first job where I actually like was an employee, where I had a schedule, like you come in this day, this day, this day, you're gonna work this time to this time. Yeah, so this is my first official job. I was 16. I did not grow up rich by any means, so my mom hit me with that. If you want a car, you're gonna have to like pay for your gas money, you're gonna have to pay for your insurance. And in order for me to get money to pay for my gas money and my insurance, I needed a car so I could get to work. So like, I needed a car to have money, and I needed money to get a car. Do you see my dilemma here? That was an issue. I was able to, with the help of a family friend, get a job at a restaurant that was about like a minute and a half from where I lived. So my mom was obviously, of course, cool with taking me to work and picking me up from work till I saved up enough money to like kind of start paying for the insurance that I would need. So this was a waitressing job, and mind you, this is my first job. Okay, so like when you apply for the job, you have a resume. Well, I was 16. I don't have any prior experience. I don't have a resume. Like, it's just kind of like, hey, like, here's my heart on a platter. Have it. Hire me. They hired me. I was just like a little waitress, and to be honest, this was like 7 years ago, 6 years ago, and I don't really remember it that well, but it was just like a family-owned restaurant. It was kind of chill, just kind of cool, chill vibes, like nothing crazy, but I do remember. So let me just tell y'all some of the not good things about it. We had to wash our own dishes, and I don't mean like I've worked in restaurants after this, and I'm not talking about like put dishes into a thing and push them through like the big like dishwasher thing, like I can find a picture of one. I mean like hand wash in a sink with compartments. This is the clean water, this is the rinsing water, and this is the sanitizer water. Like, do that. We had to like clean off the stove and everything at the end of the night, like the servers did. And we had to like clean out like the pots and pans that they cooked with and stuff. And now that I like think about it, that's really horrible, cringy, disgusting, uncalled for, because I'm pretty sure that I was making like the regular $2.13 an hour. But I was 16, so I didn't know any better. Anyways, like there was no computer system for any of this. And this was, I mean, like in defense of this restaurant, this was like 2013, 2012, 2013, I guess. So, or maybe even 2014. Yeah, there's no excuse. Anyways, no computer systems, just all handwritten. Okay. Well, I would go in the kitchen and maybe forget about my tables. I don't know. This is maybe he said, she said, like, who are you gonna believe here? So I would go in the kitchen and, you know, like they would be cooking up fries, cooking the fries out, and I would just pop me a fry in my mouth, you know, like steal me a little fries, keep on keeping on. Like, I'm hungry, I'm out here working, I'm doing whatever, so I'm eating my little fries and moving on with my life. So I know this isn't going to be like extremely helpful to the situation, like, because I don't remember exactly what it was for, but I did get called into the office and I was sat down and they were like, this is your warning. We've had like some complaints. They might have brought up the fact that I had been like eating the food on the job or whatever. And I was like, okay, I'm 16 years old. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I did not mean to do anything wrong. Like, I really, truly apologize. I'm sorry. And yeah, I'll definitely do better. And they were like, you know, this is your warning. If we have any more problems, we're going to have to let you go. And I was like, all right, I apologize. I will try to fix the problem, whatever it is. I can't even remember specifically, honestly. I think I worked there for like 2 months on the dot. So here's what happened. Probably about 2 weeks later, I had this table. I think it was like either an old couple or just an old man in there by himself. And he had ordered his food, and, you know, I have to like sit around and wait. And this isn't really like a happening place. There was like, I don't know, I was probably making like $25 a night, $25 or $30 a night. But mind you, I wasn't good at being a waitress because I was brand new. But anyway, so I wasn't making a lot of money. Maybe some nights I did. I don't really know. But he was like my only table. So I was in the kitchen. I was eating my fries. Just kind of eating like probably a sweet potato fries, racking my brain. I don't really know. It's ringing a bell. But somebody's like, Hailey, your guy out there at your table is really mad. So he like complained to somebody. I forgot about him. I guess I was just goofing off. I was being a 16-year-old, I guess, in the kitchen, like goofing around, whatever. A few days after that, I get a text message that says, what did it say? Oh, I was at school, and I get this text message from my boss, and they're like, thank you for your help, but we're gonna have to let you go because we need somebody with more experience. So fair enough, like they probably had every right to fire me. My problem with this situation is you hired me knowing that I had no experience. So for you to say, well, we're going to have to let you go, we need someone with more experience. Well, you shouldn't have hired me in the first place knowing that I had never worked in a restaurant, worked in customer service, never worked anywhere for that matter, period. So, long story short, I got hired to a job that knew that I had never had a job, and then 2 months later I got fired from said job for a lack of experience, even though they just hired me knowing that I had no experience. Yeah, so no hard feelings. I've eaten at the place multiple times since then. I mean, it's been 6 years, but like on several different occasions I've eaten at this restaurant. Like, it's nothing weird, nothing bad. Like, I don't leave things on bad terms, or I try not to, at least. But yeah, and that's the story of the first time I got fired. I have a few other ones, of course, but I don't know. They're just I will say this. Every place that I've ever been fired from or let go from was kind of an under the table, nothing in writing, like they're not taking taxes out on me, etc. kind of thing. Like, I've never been where someone had to get out paperwork and fire me. I've never been like legitimately fired on paper. It's more of just I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why I have multiple jobs that I've been at that were kind of under the table, sketchy. Nothing like weird or illegal, obviously. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this story time with me. I know I don't usually do things like this on my channel, but if you like this kind of thing, if you like story times, and if you want to like see more, learn more stories about my life, because I have some good stories, just let me know down in the comments. Leave me a thumbs up, like this video, leave me a comment. I'm always open to video suggestions of what you want to see. Obviously, you guys are my subscribers, so I want to make the videos that you guys want to see. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. I upload once a week. See you later. Keep it real, homies. Bye.